Okay, all right. Well, I've got, this is Ben Simpson, Mike Manning. We'd like to do a quick overview of basically a three-option close sheet that came from an idea just to help new agents in today's Medicare Advantage market and Med Sup market to help them close additional sales while also helping their clients. So Mike, tell us a little bit about Heartland and what you do there.
Yeah, so Mike Manning, Heartland Financial Group, and I work in the sales and marketing department. We represent several insurance agents across the United States. I'm actually our training manager for our sales and marketing department. So every time a new product comes down the pipe, every time that we have some sort of a training situation, I take care of that with our team. And this is a deal that we're excited that we've been working on. And coming out of our IT department, our team kind of helping us with this. So we wanted to do a video to kind of get this out to the field, especially with the times we're dealing with right now, as far as not really being able to get out, and meet face to face. This is, this piece I think will help, in my opinion, being able to pivot, cross sell, not leave some of those on the table. Ben, I mean, that's not going into the house and just writing one policy, coming out with three.
Right. Yeah. So what we're going to show you today is exactly that, and how we use final expense to get in the door, and how we close that, and where this ideas come from is the three-option close from the final expense, and just transitioning into the other opportunities. So my name is Ben Simpson. I'm with Trek Insurance Solutions out of Omaha, Nebraska. Run an agency that's multi-line. Our focus has been final expense to grow our Medicare business. Mike and his team has been absolutely fantastic from a support. They've helped us design these pieces. And let's go over them real quick so you can kind of see how we use them, how you can make more money, like I said, and while assisting your clients. So let me share my my screen here real quick. So I just want to show everybody initially. Mike, you see my screen?
Yep, I got it, buddy. And this is the first initial piece that you had made.
Yeah. So this is what we use for our final expense. We give our clients three options. Bronze, silver, and gold. Now, Mike and his team has helped us make this fillable so we can transition to some telesales on the final expense piece. But pretty simple, no real fancy bells and whistles here. But this is kind of what we want to do with the Medicare side as well, is give the client some options. So let me show you the piece that Mike and his team have developed for us. And really, this is something I've done over the last 13 years anyways, but for new agents that we bring in, it makes it really, really simple not to forget all the things that we can do for our clients. So what I want to show you here, we've got a fillable piece. Okay, most Medicare Advantage plans are $0. This is what this first column is here, a row, I should say. And if you have a Medicare Advantage product that has a premium, this is where you would put that, okay? As you can see in the first column, we offer cancer. And one thing I think it gets missed with with Medicare Advantage plans, with at least in my market, is nobody offers them. And it's really a shame, because the big hole with Medicare Advantage essentially is cancer. So 20% that client is on the hook for forever, essentially, for chemotherapy, okay? And that gets missed a lot during the presentation, and can be easily addressed, okay, during that sales appointment. And we make it real easy for our agent to show. In my office, the average cancer plan is about $50. So the bronze plan at minimum is going to show a $50 plan, or whatever we can show, obviously, the client. In this scenario, it's $50 We've got our Part B premium, which everybody pays. This year it's $144.60. So my total monthly premium, $194.60 for my bronze plan. The only difference.
And this is.
Oh, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, I was just going to say real quick, and this, and this piece is built specifically for we can tailor this, to different areas. I know working with other agents, they like in your area, you're able to, offer cancer first. Some agents can put hip. We can really, tailor that to a specific agency. This is the first piece that we built out, which I think looks great. But just wanted to throw that out there. I know with the, with the different, plans that are out there, we can really build specifically to the agent.
Absolutely. Yeah, because every state is going to be.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. Every state's different. And I'm going to back up just a second. I mean, we really don't make this optional. And when I say that for a cancer plan, I'm going to have the client sign that they are aware that they are going to pay 20% of the bill forever if they get cancer, saying they're going to opt out of the cancer plan. So that's a protection for you, okay? Just write it up on a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, or have Mike's team create it. I bet you could do that for you.
Yeah.
So just something you can keep in their folder, keep electronically in their file, to say, you know what, I understand that cancer is not going to be covered to, upon my maximum out of pocket on my plan. And you're going to hold me harmless if you get cancer, basically. So this will help your E&O.
Ben, going into a house, Ben, I mean, what's the percentage you would say that you come out with a cancer cell with
98% of the time, I would guess, on every MAPD that's sold. And here's the other thing. I do a lot of replacement business throughout the year. And these clients, they've never been told that. So it's a shocker, okay? But you have to show them in writing. Every time you go in, you need to be the expert, okay? It's like, look, I'm sorry the last agent didn't bring this up, but this is pretty important, don't you think?
Yeah.
That you know.
Right, exactly.
Would it be nice to know today instead of 10 years from now when you get cancer, right? We can get it addressed. We can do it affordably. And this is how we're going to address this need. So, but
and
also.
It just takes out, I think a lot of our new agents that we train, that we work with, that we see, it takes out a lot of those agents. They seem like they're very nervous. They don't want to do the pivot. They don't want to cross sell. You know what I mean? They just want that one
They think
sell.
they're going to lose the sale. And,
right.
You know what? That's the worst thing you can do for your client, because that phone call when they get cancer and they didn't know it wasn't covered, and then that phone call you get from their attorney, and and say, hey, what are you going to do about it? You might want to make sure you take care of them on the front end. I mean, the worst thing is they're going to tell you no, and at least you know that you've got something on file saying, you know what, I did offer this. You signed saying you didn't want it, and when that phone call comes, you've got some ammunition. So, because it will, I promise you, it will. If you do it long enough, just keep yourself out of trouble, but also, make sure you're doing the right thing for your client. So, and that's kind of how we do it. Going back to the form here, like you said, it's silver. The only thing we add is hospital indemnity in this particular case. Again, average monthly premium is about $50 on that for my office. Again, same thing. We've got the Part B premium, and then we just do the math, add that extra $50, $244.60. And then the gold plan, what we're adding is heart, stroke. And, you could add dental, vision, hearing, because I know in some markets that's not, it's not offered. In my market, it pretty much is on every plan. So it's got to be customizable to your market. And
now on your heart, stroke here, Ben, now this is a rider, right? Now you add a rider.
Heart, stroke is a rider. This company that we are using right now is Bankers Fidelity. I know Cigna's come out with a very good product we're going to take a look at. a little more in depth.
Right. That's what I was going to say. Yep. But definitely Cigna's got a new product out with the heart and stroke rider, and they actually have the chemotherapy rider as well. So
Correct.
that new Cigna
Correct.
product is one that we're working on that we're very excited about getting that information out to the field as well.
No, and I will tell you that product just on the onset, we're definitely going to take a look. It looks pretty powerful, and the enrollment sounds like is real impressive too. I mean, it's really just the app, no signature, and in this climate, companies that are easy to do business with, that's what we want to do. So, so your monthly premium, like I said, you can give them these three options, and I guarantee you, most people are going to pick the silver. I think I've run this in 2 situations since Mike and his team has developed this. I had 1 gold, 1 silver. Okay. And I want to show you kind of what the averages are commission wise, so you can see why you should be able to do this or why you should be doing this just for your pocketbook. So on new business for Medicare Advantage, you're going to make approximately $510. On renewal, if it's a person that already has Medicare Advantage, $255. Your cancer commission here at 55% on a $600 annual premium is $330. Same for the hospital indemnity. And then $66, obviously smaller annual premium, $120 on the heart stroke rider. But that, I mean, on a new piece of business for Medicare Advantage, almost, a little over $1,200. That's a nice payday.
That's a great payday
for one household. And what you did is probably increased your retention rate by 20%. Because they know that you've taken care of them. And the other thing this is going to do is, upon claim, and we do get involved in helping our clients file claims, it's another touch point for your consumer. They know that you're there for them. You're going to follow up. And again, it's going to help your retention. Nobody's going to come in the back door and take this piece of business from me. Okay. And then on the renewal, obviously with the reduced $255, Medicare Advantage commission is $981, but still almost $1,000. You write 5 or 6 households a week with this opportunity, and you're going to be real happy. So, which is not out of the realm of doing, quite honestly. Mike and his team has also created a Medicare supplement 3-option close as well. So we've got, basically here's the plans that we offer, F, G, and N. If you offer A or B or whatever with another carrier, I'm sure they can design that, or you can just type it in right here.
Sure.
It's fillable. So the average MedSup premium per month is $125 in my office. The average PDP is about $25. And that's our bronze option. Okay. Pretty basic. Again, we still have the Part B premium here, but here's the monthly premium. Same with the silver, except for we've added dental, vision, hearing. And we obviously this, we can do, we can circle what option for the client on benefit, 1,000, 1,500, or 2,500. And basically, here's my premium. And then down on the gold side, we've added cancer. And you're going to say, well, Ben, why did we add cancer to Medicare supplement? Plan G only has a $198 deductible. Well, it's because of the drug cost. And wouldn't it be nice to have, if you got cancer, to have the drug cost? And if you're still working in your 60s, or when you're over 65, which is a lot of my clients do, you're not going to have to worry about going to work. We're going to pay you out. This particular example is $20,000 benefit with a.
I mean, you can, and on both build outs that we did here, both flyer, both pieces, we have cancer on both. And you had a great explanation. And I tell you, I work with Nick a lot, Nick Letty, and with the Heartland National Life. And both of you guys said the exact same thing as far as we've all dealt with somebody who has cancer. You know, we've all had to go down that road, which is terrible. And we know that that's not going to, having a cancer policy is not going to take care of you getting over cancer, but it alleviates, you know, it alleviates a lot of stress when you have that cancer policy. You know what I mean? And
with travel and medication, yes, definitely.
just everything, man. Yeah, because you know, like I said, you know, it's not going to take care of everything, but it's just nice to have that a lump sum, you know, and there's different options there as well as far as the hospital indemnity plan that we offer with Heartland National Life, that where you've got the cancer rider and stuff, and so that's why we have cancer on both, just because can, you know, alleviate some of that stress
Right.
that you know, a cancer patient has to deal with.
No, absolutely. And they've also got the comparison between the plans, which is very
Yeah, we wanted to put that on there, definitely to show the options. And you know, and I think one of the misconceptions right now is everybody says, you know, F went away. It really didn't go away for someone who, you know, is part of it went into effect before 1/1/2020. You know, so there's definitely an option out there still for a plan F of, you know.
definitely. But yeah, this is I mean, really good piece. Again, can be tailored for your agency. This is what we've selected as options with the help of Mike and his team. And happy to entertain any calls that may come in regarding you know, these options. I'm sure to help customize this when you say Mike to their agency.
Yeah, for sure.
So what else do we need to cover here? Do we get everything, Mike? What do you?
Yeah, I think it. You know, right now, you know, we have everything covered. I think the big thing, you know, like you said, is that we can tailor this to an agency.
Right.
Right. To help out. You know, this necessarily is not going to be for everybody. You know, the med stuff is going to be a little more for, you know, everybody. You know, but as far as on the Medicare Advantage side, we can definitely tailor that. And this is a work in progress. You know, we're adding more to this daily. You know,
Right.
we're working together with Ben and getting over to our team and making sure that, you know, if there's something we need to add to it, we do. You know, I think coming down the pipe now, we're going to be able to do a dual application. You know, that was one, Ben, that we had talked about yesterday, as far as, you know, adding a few things so you can, you know, quote for the household, not just
husband or
one
wife.
client, but
Yep.
two.
Absolutely.
So,
And I do want to point out one thing for those people that are not selling Medicare Advantage. I don't know if you noticed this, but the rate was a lot higher for the consumer, but the comp is a lot less on the supplement. And quite
yeah, I
honestly,
mean,
what we have done really with those supplement plans has made this look and feel a little bit more like a Medicare supplement. So it's really handy when you have somebody that is on a Medicare supplement and wants to transition to Medicare Advantage. It's almost like you've got the training wheels on. So it helps them with some out of pocket on the HIP plan for sure that they haven't had to worry about in the past. But anyways, I can make this available for Mike and his team just so they can see, show this example. But like I said, these are averages in my agency, and you know,
well, you're definitely seeing the market, you know, swing towards Medicare Advantage. You know, I think it's a great idea to have to be able to do both, right, Ben? I mean, you know, not just sit and do Medicare supplement.
No, definitely.
It's easy, you know, we know it's easy to get. It's easy, you know. It's get your health license, get contracted, boom, you've got your Medicare supplement cares, which is what I originally, when I first started, was you know, we had the one, you know, the one track mind as far as Medicare supplements, but you're really seeing Medicare Advantage take over. And you make great points here, like you just said, as far as we look at the numbers, it definitely swings toward Medicare Advantage. So, well, I definitely.
Yeah, here's what I always tell my customer. It's like, listen, this is your program, not mine. I'm going to show you everything available in the market. Okay, again, coming from a professional, I'm an educator, right? I'm not trying to shove anything down their throat. Let them make the decision, okay? And you know, because and they will. They'll be thankful that they got to see everything, and I mean, I went into a home last week, and essentially they were just totally set. Yep, my mom had Blue Cross Blue Shield plan F, and I that's exactly what I want. Now they can't get plan F, so we showed plan G, and then I showed the Medicare Advantage, and they're like, we would be dumb not to do this. So
Mhm.
leave it up to them. And you're going to have, especially if we're working in rural markets, you're going to have a lot more people. You're going to have to go Medicare supplement. They just the network
Right.
is very good.
Right.
So
Way the networks work. Yep.
offer what's available, I guess, is a good rule of thumb. Make sure if somebody's not signing up for cancer on a Medicare Advantage that you're getting them to sign something saying they're aware of the hole in the program, and you're going to hold me harmless if this ever happens. Okay, so come at it from a professional point of view as an educator, and you're going to make a lot more sales. So, all right. Well, I think that's it
Okay.
for today, and really appreciate everybody taking time to watch this. Thank you.
All right.